Hey loves, it's the holiday season, and though it can be a very joyous time, sometimes you need a little break. So I found some old footage of me and my husband maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I was washing his locks and it was quite a process. So I decided to share with you how we used to do it and kind of give you a chance to breathe, relax. There'll be minimal talking in this video, but you'll learn something along the way, maybe. So I'm taking apple cider vinegar, 1 part apple cider vinegar, and 2 parts water, and I'm pouring it into a glass, and I'm going to make this 2 times. This is JQ's locks. They were very long. I miss them, and so does he. And I'm taking that apple cider vinegar mixture and I am pouring it onto his hair. So I like to start at the root to really make sure the scalp gets good, and then later on we will move to the locks. And I like using this because it really breaks up any debris or buildup that's on the hair in a natural way. Those of you who've been watching me for a long time know that I eventually want locks, and so it was a real treat finding this footage. It's quite a process. It's something that I never had to do because I've never had locks, and I think it was a really good learning experience for me because eventually, of course, I'd love to have some. The apple cider vinegar was my idea, but the rest he taught me. So after the apple cider vinegar is on the hair, I am taking a plastic bag and wrapping it around his hair, and he'll keep it on for maybe 30 minutes. Of course, you could fill up your sink with water and put apple cider vinegar in it and let your locks kind of soak in there that way. But he prefers to be mobile, so this was a really good alternative. And I feel like it gets the scalp better. Of course, you want to be careful because it can sting your eyes. I remember this very vividly, and I think back then, even as early on as we were, I loved him. So now it's time for the shampoo. We're using a pretty inexpensive shampoo, and first we'll focus on the scalp and then the hair. As you can see, I'm kind of wringing the hair a little bit to make sure the shampoo gets into the locks. Looking back on this, I think I would choose to dilute the shampoo, but of course it would have to be trial and error. I know nothing about locks, so I know that there are many different methods, and you have to be really careful to make sure you are rinsing them as thoroughly as possible. His locks were so long. He really misses them. I do too. I love locks on men, on women. I just think that they are so beautiful. And I think hubby, he's handsome anyway, but I definitely think that these suited him. He was really a fan of using these packages of deep conditioner. And so we're going in on his new growth and making sure that that's moisturized. I can't remember if this was a protein pack or moisture. I'm not 100% sure, but we used it. Then for the lengths of his locks, we went in with a inexpensive conditioner. He liked the idea of having something that was a little bit more lightweight so that it could really get into the locks. Again, I may try diluting this next time I have an opportunity to do this, just to see if it would give the same effect. But of course, there are so many ways to do it, and it's very clear that he knew how to take care of his locks. And again, we are putting a plastic bag on his hair. Oh my goodness. The Home Goods bag. We went to Home Goods almost every other day. When I met him, he was just moved into his apartment, so I was a part of the decor process, but he is a designer, and I mean, he designs websites and apps and things, and he was so shocked that I had to film him doing that. I'm like, the people need to see. He's so silly. But no, he is a designer, so he was pretty much headed up all of the projects in the house for decor, and he still does today. He does an excellent job. And after the conditioner was in for about an hour, we rinsed. One thing that surprised me was how difficult it was to really get product out of locks and how much strength it takes in the hands. I'm not looking forward to that part. I'm going to be very honest. I don't know how my locks will feel, but I know that everyone is different, and you know, these were his locks. We eventually gave him a really good cut so that everything could be even, and I really think we did a good job. That night he ended up retwisting his hair. I don't have any footage of that process, but I'm glad that I found this. And there's our dog, Charlie Brown. Oh, we miss him. He is with a very good new owner in Los Angeles who has literally taken him around the world. He has been to more places than we have in our lifetime, and we're really happy that she took him. That was my video for the day, and I hope you subscribe and check out more Vlogmas videos. We are on day 15, so there is a lot to see. Mwah!